What's up, guys? Chris from the Morecast here. So I just got off work, just got out of the gym. I've actually been trying to focus on my health a little bit lately. I've been going to the gym, been running, exercising more, watching what I eat, watching what I drink. Just really been trying to focus on getting back into shape a little bit. But there's a video I've been wanting to do for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I just haven't done it yet. Been so busy and just so behind. I mean, I've still got 2 fishing videos I still have to edit that I haven't even touched yet. So I'm a little bit behind on editing, but I just want to go ahead and get this video out. I'll actually have this one out probably right after one of the ones that I need to edit. So probably within a week and a half or so, I'll actually be able to put this one out. But I've been wanting to do this video. So when I first started my YouTube channel, in the very beginning, the very first video I ever posted was like a welcome video, intro video to what I wanted to do with my channel, introducing myself, stuff like that. Well, over the past year or so, I've gained quite a bit of subscribers, and I doubt that any of those subscribers have actually gone back and looked at some of my first videos. I don't blame them at all. One thing I can say is if you watched my very first fishing video I put out versus my last video or my last few videos, I've come a long way. When I first started this channel, I didn't know how to edit, I didn't know how to record, I didn't know how to talk in front of a camera, I didn't know anything. It was actually my first time even fishing out of a kayak. I sold my boat, I bought a kayak, Hurricane Ian came through, destroyed everything. So I mean, it was a real big learning curve for me to go from fishing out of a boat to fishing out of a kayak after everything's been destroyed. But so I doubt anyone actually has gone through and watched any of those videos, especially the very first video I ever posted, which was a intro/welcome video explaining my channel, who I am, and what I plan to do. So I've been wanting to do another one just for all the the newer subscribers, or even the subscribers that have been with me since day one. I just want to do another welcome video, let you guys know what to expect from my channel, where I plan on taking my channel. Alright, so first off, if you guys have seen my videos, I'm Chris. I created the YouTube channel One More Cast 941, or Southwest Florida's One More Cast 941, and I started it in December, will be 3 years ago. So it came into this with no experience at all as far as editing, stuff like that. No kayak fishing experience at all. I mean, it was really rough. I found a cheap kayak off Facebook Marketplace. It was a paddle kayak. You guys seen, I just recently upgraded to a 2025 Hobie Compass, and that thing is a game changer. I wish I would have started out with that thing, but I didn't know if I was gonna like it. But yeah, my name's Chris. I'm happily engaged. My fiance, she supports me 1000%. She's always behind me anytime I want to go fishing or get a video or get footage for a video. I mean, she's literally, okay babe, go have fun, just send me a couple pictures of the fish you catch. That's all she asks for. So she supports me 100%, and I don't think I would have even thought about making a YouTube channel if I didn't have the support of her. I've got 4 kids. All of them support this also. I mean, my youngest daughter, every time we run into someone, do you know my dad has a YouTube channel? I mean, she's probably one of the biggest supporters too. I mean, she's always, my dad's got a YouTube channel. And I mean, all of my kids, my 2 older boys, I mean, they share this passion of fishing with me so much. And honestly, my favorite days out on the water is usually when I'm fishing with them. And then my other daughter, same thing. I mean, yeah, my dad's got a YouTube channel, or hey dad, what kind of fish did you catch? And I mean, my family supports me so much in this, and I would not be able to do this or even came as far as I have without the support of my family. So I just want a huge thank you to my family for supporting me, and helping me through this adventure. You guys have probably seen that I do include my family in my channels, and I was kind of iffy on that in the beginning, but I try to be as careful as I can as far as locations, stuff like that. But my favorite YouTube channel to watch, or to have watched, was the Outdoor Boys channel. I mean, I really enjoyed, me and my whole family would sit down, we'd watch all of their videos. I mean, and I wanted a YouTube channel similar to that. You know, I wanted to include my family into it. I wanted it to be a very relatable channel, you know, just an everyday person out there doing what they love. What I love is fishing. So I started out with fishing, you know, fishing with lures. I fish with bait every once in a while, but another thing that I've really loved watching, YouTube videos I've really loved watching, is informational videos. You know, I love watching videos of people catching fish, don't get me wrong, but I also want to know, okay, why did you pick this point over here instead of that point? Why are you throwing that weighted jig head instead of this weighted jig head? Why are you throwing a 3-inch paddle tail versus a 4-inch paddle tail? Why are you throwing a top water versus a suspending bait? I like to know that stuff. Even though I've got a very wide knowledge of fishing, especially with lures. I mean, I grew up fishing with lures. I really like those videos. So I wanted to create a family-oriented, informational fishing YouTube channel. I want to take an inexperienced person that's trying to learn how to fish, search YouTube and inshore fishing for beginners, my channel pop up, and they can see, okay, you know, it's this tide, this time of year. Oh, he's throwing this because of this, or he threw there because of this. I try to put all that information in my videos. So that's what I was aiming at when I started my YouTube channel. Okay, so what to expect out of my YouTube channel? One thing I really did admire about the Outdoor Boys is it was a very, like, it wasn't fancy and flashy. I mean, it was just him, little clips put together, no fancy voiceovers, no fancy edits or animations or any of that. I want to do the same thing. So if you want to see all that really cool editing with the, you know, words just popping up and moving around, flying around, you're not going to find that at my channel. You're going to find it's going to be like a everyday guy that is just out there fishing. I'm not going to do any of the animations, anything like that. You're not going to see that in my channel. It's not going to be like cinematic film at all. So it's going to just, you're definitely going to be able to tell that I edited it, and it's not going to be like watching TV. At one point, I wanted it to be like that at some point, but I've really grown away from it. I want my videos to be very relatable. I work a full-time job, so I get out there as much as I can. And that pretty much roots back to my family supporting me whenever I do decide to go fishing. So I want my videos to be very relatable. They're not going to be flashy. They're not going to be super cinematic. Are there YouTube channels out there that do that and they're very successful? Yes, there are. And I enjoy watching them, but that's not what you're going to find here. I didn't do this to try to blow up and become really big. I did it because I love fishing. I wanted to try something different with the video, and I picked up a camera and just decided to start recording, start editing. I honestly didn't expect to even get to where I'm at now. Now I don't got a huge following. I don't got a bunch of subscribers. I'm at like 14 something right now. My goal in the very beginning, I said if I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'll be happy. Like I wasn't shooting for 5, 10, 15,000 subscribers. I said if I get to 2,000 subscribers, that will make me happy. And I'm at 14 something now. My goal at the end for the end of the year was at 1,500, and I'm, you know, not far off of it, but I've changed my goal to 2,000. So I'm really trying to get to 2,000 by January 1st. I want to do a huge giveaway to thank everybody for supporting me and watching my videos. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment. Or lately I've been telling everybody in all my videos, you know, I'll put it up here, my Instagram. If you want to get a hold of me or just want to have a conversation with me, send me a DM on my Instagram. I'll gladly reply to you and we can have a conversation. That way we're not having a long conversation through the comments in my channel. More comments, more likes, it helps my channel grow. But it's kind of hard to have a conversation through the comments. So like I said, I'll put my Instagram up here. It's it's SWFL _ one more cast _ 941. But I'll put it up here. One thing I love about having this channel and, you know, doing the whole YouTube thing is I've met a lot of really cool people. I've made some friends, some really good friends off of this. I mean, there's one subscriber, I call him Subscriber Rick. You've probably seen him in some of my past videos. He hasn't been able to get out with me lately. I can't wait till he's able to get back out there with me, but and that's why I call him Subscriber Rick. He was a subscriber. He sent me an email. We had some conversation. We got to know each other a little bit. He met me at a kayak launch one day, and it's been awesome watching him not really have too much knowledge of inshore fishing to going out by himself and catching an inshore slam now. I mean, I loved being able to watch him grow, and that's why I did make my YouTube channels, because I want a beginner to watch my videos or even learn from me and go out and be a successful inshore fisherman. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing it for fame or any of that. I'm doing this because I enjoy watching people grow. I enjoy watching people pick up a rod and reel that have never fished before and going out and catching their first snook, and then seeing the excitement on their face of, wow, this is why you like this so much. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and get this video out of the way, show you what to expect pretty much. So my end goal really at the very end of all this, you know, about 3 years down the road or so, is I do eventually want to start kayak fishing charters. I know YouTube is a huge, I know YouTube's great for advertisement when it comes to that stuff. So I'm hoping 3 years down the road, I do want to start my own kayak charter business. I've always thought about becoming a charter captain with a boat, but ever since I've started fishing out of a kayak, I just enjoy fishing out of a kayak so much more than fishing out of a boat. Fishing out of a boat's fun. You can move from spot to spot, get real fast, but when you're in a kayak, I feel like you're closer to nature. You're not going as fast. You take time, you actually slow down. You see the nature, you see in the water, you see everything around you, and you hear everything around you. So that's my end goal, is to eventually have a kayak charter business, and eventually I'll use my YouTube channel to promote it. Now, that's not gonna happen anytime soon, like I said, about 3 years down the road, but that's my end goal with all of this, is just doing fishing charters. That way I can take it from people learn from me on a screen and put it to real life. So this is just a video I've been wanting to do for all the new subscribers or subscribers that I may get. That way it's kind of recent, and that way you guys can get to know me, know my intentions, why I decided to do this, and my end goals pretty much. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out here. Like I said, 2,000 subscribers by January 1st. I'm gonna do a huge giveaway. I'm gonna give away a hat kind of like this. Probably gonna get a Busby box, fill it with tackle. I mean, a Busby box alone is like $28, and then fill it with tackle and ship it off to the winner. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification down at the bottom so you know if I want to post a new video. And remember guys, there's always time for one more cast. I'll see you later.